Open concept bathrooms are coveted for their sleek design and functionality. Curbless showers are appreciated at any stage of life, but are especially useful for those who wish to age in place. With Schluter systems offering various solutions, creating curbless showers is easier than ever to achieve. Before you begin, you'll need to decide if you're going to build up the bathroom floor outside the shower area or recess the floor within the shower area. A recessed shower floor allows for the installation of a sloped mortar bed or a prefabricated shower tray that is flush with the surrounding bathroom floor. Let's take a look at one way to recess a wood subfloor. Please refer to detail K-SHCR for all requirements. Recessing the bathroom floor must be done in a way that preserves the structural integrity and safety of the construction. This may require the services of a qualified design professional, such as an architect or an engineer. Verify with the local inspector or authority having jurisdiction, AHJ. This installation method is only applicable to dimensional lumber assemblies. Recommendations for blocking other wood construction assemblies, such as those that use I-joists or trusses, should be made by the framing manufacturer or a design professional. Determine the area that will be recessed. Remove the plywood from this area, making sure not to damage the floor joists or adjacent subfloor panels. The floor joists should never be compromised or altered in any way. Because the edge of the shower tray lands in the middle of a joist bay, the plywood is also removed from the remainder of the joist bay. It will be replaced later in the process. We were very careful when planning our shower installation to ensure that the plumbing outlet did not align with the floor joist. As you can see, our joists are spaced at 16 inches on center. The maximum allowable joist spacing for this application is 19.2 inches on center. It is critical to provide support to the shower assembly and surrounding subfloor. We do this by installing wood blocking and ledgers. First, the blocking is installed. We used 2x6s for this, since they were readily available. Dimensional lumber can't be ripped and maintain the manufacturer's load ratings. Therefore, blocking lumber must be selected to fit the assembly without such modification. The blocking must be pre-drilled and installed flush with the top of the joists. Next, we begin work on the recessed ledgers, which will support the recessed plywood subfloor. One option is to pre-assemble the recessed ledgers and install them into the joist bay as a unit. We used 2x4s for this, as they were readily available in our area. Another option is to install the recessed ledgers individually. The recessed ledgers have been pre-drilled and are fastened to the joists such that the plywood will be flush with the tops of the framing members. We used suitable wood screws in this application, but nails could be used as well. Fastener type to be selected based on construction methods used in your area. Complete the installation of the recessed ledgers. Now that all of our blocking and recessed ledgers are properly installed, we can reinstall the recessed plywood in the shower area. We determined where our drain outlet will be located and cut the opening in the appropriate location. The final step in this example is to reinstall plywood over the remaining open joist bay, such that it overlaps the recessed area up to the perimeter of the shower tray. The face grain of the plywood, or strength axis of OSB, must run perpendicular to the framing. The leading edge of the panel must be gapped from the existing subfloor and fastened to the floor joist in accordance with building code requirements. Where the panel overlaps the recessed plywood, it is fastened as though it is an underlayment. The maximum on-center fastener spacing is 6 inches along panel edges and 6 inches in the field. Refer to the wood underlayment guidelines in the Schluter Detroit Installation Handbook for complete specifications. The preparation of the recessed subfloor is now complete, ensuring proper support in the shower area. As you can see in this cutaway, the Kerdi Shower TT trays are ideal for installations in curbless shower applications because they are relatively thin at the perimeter. Let's get started with the tray installation. Make sure the area is clean. The shower tray is installed using any of our Schluter thin-set mortars or an unmodified thin-set mortar. A 1/4 inch by 3/8 inch square or U-notch trowel is used to apply the mortar. Apply a thin layer of mortar to the subfloor with the flat side of the trowel, and then comb additional mortar using the notch side of the trowel. Place the shower tray and solidly embed in the mortar, using cardboard to protect the tray while embedding. Next, we will install the Kerdi drain. Fill the step in the shower tray and the area surrounding the hole in the subfloor completely with thin-set mortar. Press the Kerdi drain firmly into the mortar for full support of the bonding flange. Clean excess mortar from the bonding flange to prepare for the Kerdi collar installation. A 1/4 inch by 3/16 inch V-notch trowel or the Schluter Kerdi trowel, which features a 1/8 inch by 1/8 inch square notch design, is used to apply the mortar. Using the flat side of the trowel, apply thin-set mortar over the bonding flange and within the recessed area of the shower tray surrounding the drain. Then, comb additional mortar using the notch side of the trowel. Center the included Kerdi collar over the Kerdi drain and embed using the flat side of the trowel or a drywall taping knife. Make sure this connection is secure. Clean the excess mortar from the step in the bonding flange. We are installing the Ditra XL uncoupling membrane on the bathroom floor to achieve a flush transition to the shower tray. The Ditra Heat Duo uncoupling membrane could be used for this purpose as well, and would allow quick and easy integration of floor warming in the application. Apply the mortar to the substrate using the Ditra Heat Ditra XL trowel or a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch square notch trowel. The membrane is installed using Schluter All-Set, Schluter Fast-Set, or a modified thin-set mortar. Solidly embed the membrane in the mortar using a wood float or a roller. We have achieved a flush transition between the shower area and the bathroom floor. When recessing the floor is not an option, the Kerdi Shower SR ramp can facilitate a sloped transition to the shower area from the bathroom floor. Alternatively, you can raise the elevation of the bathroom floor to meet the shower area. For example, installing a 5/8 inch or 3/4 inch thick underlayment and Ditra XL or Ditra Heat membrane over the bathroom floor will result in an even transition to the Kerdi Shower TT thin shower tray. When raising the floor, check the transition to the adjacent room before beginning the installation. The transition will typically be manageable when the adjacent floor covering is relatively thick, such as a carpet with pad or 3/4 inch thick hardwood. Now that the installation of the shower tray and Ditra XL is complete, we can continue with waterproofing. Using the same technique as shown previously, install the Kerdi Cara corners and Kerdi Band waterproofing strips to seal the shower tray to the walls and adjacent floor. Make sure that 2-inch overlaps are maintained at all seams and transitions to ensure a waterproof assembly is achieved. Schluter Systems strongly recommends water testing before setting tile to verify a successful installation. Refer to the Water Test for Curbless Showers video for more details on how to perform a water test for curbless applications. The Schluter shower system ensures a waterproof, vapor-tight assembly and makes curbless shower installations easier than ever, allowing you to create a spa-like retreat with sleek design and consummate functionality.